Even I already have a million books to read on my bookshelf, I still went to the library at the beginning of this month. Hi there, it's Miracle. Today I'm going to do a library haul. If you don't want to go to your library, then you should change your mind. There's a million of books in a library and you can borrow a lot of them. My library spoils us. For me, I can borrow 40 books at a time and renew them 3 times. So I usually check out a lot of books. The first book I have here is Desperation by Stephen King. If you wonder why there's a white label on every cover, that is because our local library literally writes its name and address on the cover. I don't understand why, so I covered it up. And this book is a buddy read for me and Irina from Beautiful Pages, and we are currently at like this far into the book. This is a horror novel. A bunch of people went on road trip on US 50 highway and they somehow end up being in this town, Desperation, and creepy things happened. And it is very creepy in some of the parts. The next book I have here is Everything's Inventor by Stephen King. It is a short story collection, and it is when I went to search for the Desperation book and I saw this one, I thought, oh fun, short stories and Stephen King. I haven't read any Stephen King's short story before, so I want to give it a try. Next book I have is The Circle by by Deb Eggers. And I was online for a hold for this book for a long time and it finally came, but I have already lost interest on that because I saw a book review from Trina from Between Chapters and she thought there's some problematic thing about this book. And also, I don't know why I got it on large print. I'm really uncomfortable reading large print books, so I don't think I will read it and I will return it to the library because several people are still waiting for this book. And the next book I have here is Hexed from Margaret Atwood. As far as I know, this book is a project between several writers. They came together and write a reread of a Shakespeare play, each author. So this one is by Margaret Atwood. I haven't read anything from Margaret Atwood before, but she's the author that I saw all the time from my favorite booktubers. So I think I can try one of her works really soon. Plus, she's also in my HZ project, so I'm definitely going to read his work this summer. The next book I have here is Sleeping Giant by Sarah Newell. I have already wrapped up this book in my May wrap-up, and I enjoyed this book in audio format, and I borrowed it because I want to see one of the characters' name, which he does not have a name, and I will return this book to the library pretty soon. And the next book I also finished is this book, The Upside of Unrequited. I don't want to repeat my unpopular opinion about this book, but I didn't really enjoy it. Oh, it is by Becky Bertelli. The next book I have is a mystery. It is A Killing in the Hills by Julia Keeler. I have a really shallow reason why I want to read this book. It is because I saw the 5th book in the series cover in Barnes & Noble one day, and for some reason I really love the cover. I will insert the cover picture here. And so unfortunately, it is already the 5th book in the series, so I think I will need to start with the first one. The last book I have here is The Unseen World by Liz Moore. I saw this book in Helene's channel, one of my favorite booktubers, and she enjoyed this book. Oh, I'll link her channel down below in case you are curious and want to check her out. And she enjoyed this book, and it is a story between a daughter and a father, and somehow the father has some secret that needs to be discovered by the daughter. And I think, oh, it sounds interesting and I want to read something like that, so I borrowed this one. And that's it for my library haul. I really enjoyed my experience from my local library, so I think you can expect library haul once a while on my channel. And if you want to discuss anything about library or about the books that I mentioned, please let me know on the comment. If you want more bookish content from me, please subscribe to me so that I can see you next time. Happy reading! Bye!